Hey everybody, it's me, James, and tonight it's just another shave. Tonight's soap is a Tabula Rasa soap. I saw Steve shave with it the other day, and I was like, you know what? I got one. So this is Steampunk. This was originally made for the Shave Nook, and it's supposed to remind you of being in the library and reading books, old school way. And so it has definitely a scent of leather to it. The other stuff that's in it, I'm not really quite sure, but it's in there. So that's what the soap is. The razor is the Mongoose. This is version 2 with the slimmer handle. I also got it with the jumbo handle as well, but I'm going to go with the slim tonight. Have the feather blade inside of it. And as you can tell, it's polished steel. Very lovely razor. And for the brush, this is a V long, and this is Horse, and this was back in 2012, and so that's what the brush is going to be. After the shave, rinse off everything, go with the Thayers, and then some Baker Street, because I think that even though it's not a 100% match, just the fact that it's Baker Street, I think will go well with the theme of papers and books and things like that. So that's what we got. All right, got it blooming already in my mug. Mine is still quite soft. Steve's was a little bit harder, but mine is still a crope. And so for me, I'm going to pour this bloom water out. And tonight, I'm going to just go with, there's quite a bit in here. And I'm just going to go with a mug shave. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I'm going to try it for tonight. You utilize the moisture that was in the brush, shook it out just a little bit. You may have to pour a little bit more out because I do see quite a bit of liquid in here still. There's nothing wrong with that. So let me go ahead and set my cup at an angle to where I can get some of this moisture in there. There we go. Just work on this crope. And like Steve had mentioned, this artisan was out of Berlin, Germany, Deutschland. So I'll take it from there and just try to get this going. There should have been plenty of product, so now it's just a matter of working it and getting some of these bubbles out. As I was trying to press it down and scoop it out and press it down inside of here, I did take some of the extra crope and already wiped it into my whiskers. Can't really tell right now. You could tell a little bit more earlier. But this is several days growth. Hadn't used the Mongoose on several days growth in a while, so I just wanted to see how it would do and see if I can recall anything from how it performed before. I will probably rinse it quite a bit, just because there's really not as much relief from the safety bar to push the whiskers aside after you're shaving. So a little bit more dunking, but that's fine. All right. It's pretty frothy right now. Don't really want froth, but I'll try to work it out. So we'll keep going. Push it back down the sides. Keep going some more. Push it back down the sides. And for those of you that want a natural selection that's a little bit more humane, not necessarily because you're a vegan or anything like that. The horses are trimmed from their manes and their tails. I can't remember the ratio for this, but there is a ratio that V-Long uses for their horse brushes, which adds the softness along with a little bit of backbone. So don't quote me on this, but it could be like 30% mane, 70% tails, things like that to help along with that process. So here we are, still going along. And getting it going. And again, I had plenty of product, so this is more about just getting out more of the air and just getting it to be more creamy. As you can tell, here we are, getting peaky there. Can't really say melted ice cream tonight, but got some good peaks going. Got a nice hydrated lather. So now I'll wet my cheeks. Be right back. There we go. You might see it a little bit more now that I rehydrated what I applied to my face earlier. Just rinsing my hands a little bit. And here we go. Horse can feel a little prickly as you're applying, but I find them to be fine for me. I find them to be more of a painting type material. So that's what I'm doing now. Again, just need a nice protective lather. You don't need to have so much poofing out of your skin. As long as it's lifting the whiskers for you, providing protection for your skin. That's all you need. And there we go. I'll go with that. Now, after doing all that, I can say, creamy goodness, melted ice cream right there. All right. Put the brush back in the bowl. Rinse my hands. There we are. Hey, Steve Walker, Rocket City Shaver, everybody. Welcome aboard, buddy. All right, a little bit of God Hopper IPA from a local company. There we go. Warm the razor. Here we go. Yeah. Very nice. Yes, I am having to hit it just a few more times to rinse because the growth is a little bit longer. That's okay. Mongoose is doing its job. And taking care of the whiskers. And that's all you really care about when you shave, is just to take care of the whiskers, right? So here we are. Hey, what's up there, Clayton? How you doing, man? Hopefully your family's doing well during this COVID times. All right. Hit this mustache. What's up, Mrs. Wright? Laura? How are you? I was just asking your husband, how are y'all doing through these COVID times? There we go. Oh, yeah. So let it be written, so let it be done. To Carol, the Pharaoh's firstborn son. All right, I'm gonna rinse real quick. Nothing big, just to get this residual stuff slicked up and debris off. Doing good. Great, man. Glad your family's doing well. Oh, my family's doing well. Um, we've all remained, as far as we know, COVID free, which is the first step. Second step is being able to continue to work, and I've been able to do that as well. So I'm good on that front. And my wife was also able to continue to work because one of her jobs has been at the hotel at the front desk. So she's also been able to continue to work and stay healthy, thankfully. Oh, he couldn't pass it himself, Steve, for the kidney stone? Do you know what time in the morning? Or tomorrow, I should say. I'm assuming it's in the morning time. They usually try to do that kind of stuff in the morning to give you the day. Yes, it is, man. Working is a blessing. 11:30. Okay. Well, we'll be praying for him. And anyone else watching, well wishes and good thoughts and prayers if you got them for Steve's dad. Surgery tomorrow at 11:30 Central Time. All right, past two. Or as Steve likes to call it, passing a deuce. All right. Wow, I haven't shaved with this in a while, and because I've used so many more of these type of single edge razors that use these blades, I'm getting a really nice shave, and it doesn't feel aggressive. I'll see afterwards with the Ellen. But everything feels real good so far. All right. Kids are doing good, man. My son's playing, watching videos right now through that door. My daughter graduated from the Air Force Academy. Not sure how many videos you've seen lately, but yeah, she graduated finally. And she's at her, what I would call a MOS school, tech school for intelligence. But she's, because of all the COVID stuff, classes are on a serious delay. So she's not even sure when she'll start her actual classwork. Right now, they got them doing what I call, what's the term? Like make work. She's doing like 4 hours a day or so. She's pulling IDs from people checking into the places and just checking to see if they match clearance on the place that they're trying to get to. Not really guard duty, but it assists guard duty. Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, Steve, take it easy, brother. All right. I mean, that feels really nice. Like I said, I didn't know how it was going to do on several days' growth, but it seems to have done pretty well. I gotta even out this a little bit. A little bit, just a little bit more. I don't want to keep going or else I won't have any, but that's pretty close. So I'll stop there on those. Just gonna do a real quick touch up. Normally wouldn't do that these days. I normally only do 2 pass shaves, but I'm gonna do one more. So just a really quick rinse. and I'm not hurting for lather. I grabbed plenty, so I got plenty in the mug. Here we go. Oh yeah. How about y'all's kids? How are your kids doing? Figure y'all are quite younger than me, so your kids are probably still dealing with the whole virtual learning and a way that was never done before. So still adapting. I know your one son, he seemed like he was probably close to graduating, high school age. Seemed like it. I can't remember how old he was. All right, there we go there. Salute. All right. Even though I lathered it up everywhere, this is more of just a cleanup, but it will be a pass. So since it is a pass, I didn't want to ignore it as such. Oh, cool. Man, congratulations to you. So how did this last semester go for your son? I mean, my son's officially in college, but he took it pretty hard, not being able to go to class and see his friends. Oh, you're quite welcome, Laura. There we go. All right. I better not go beyond that. It still feels really good, but because I don't shave that often, especially during being able to work from home and just being a little bit more lazy and everything that I'm trying to get through, there we are. So I'm gonna rinse off real quick and I'll be right back. Please excuse my bath. All right, sorry about that, but I don't really like a whole lot of the stuff to stay on my skin, so I try to casually pat it as I'm getting it off. I'm gonna get some aloe. Today I'll go with the Thai stick. Here we go. Oh yeah, comfortable, close enough, and that's all I can really ask for. That's definitely coming in. Okay, cool. I'm glad he did. Yeah. Again, my son's not even very social. It's just that the little bit that he gets, he needs it, and especially with the stuff that he does with working out, and he was doing rugby and all that too. So here we go. It's good to hear that your son adjusted. Thai stick. Oh, let that sit in there a little bit while I talk a little bit more about the products. Again, the Tabula Rasa Steampunk, which was a shave nook produced soap, smells like you're supposed to be in a library reading books, especially leather bound paper, and it brings that about. There's other notes in it too. I just can't remember what they are, and so, but though that's the predominant thing it's supposed to bring to you. Uh, the brush, the V Long Butterscotch Beehive from 2012, and it's horsehair. The razor, the version 2 of the Mongoose, which is still quite old, and this is with the slim handle. I got mine with both the jumbo or whatever they call it in this one. Oh, I bet, man. Yeah, if you're social, you definitely don't like this time. I like my close friends, but I'm not really necessarily have to the one that needs to be out to be social. So for me, as long as I have some kind of contact, it's been fine. So working from home and all that, I miss the camaraderie of the team that I work with specifically at work in person. But being able to communicate with them daily is I'm fine doing that from home. But I'll definitely dig it when I can get back into the office. All right, so I'm gonna get some cold water. Dab this down. You just shaved. No need to rub your skin. Always try to dab after you shave when you can. Ladies, also for your legs. Just to get that residual salt off because the salt will eat your cloth. There we go. All right. Dry my hands real quick. Oh, yeah. Definitely the personal church fellowship. Solid. I did work sound at church today. They asked if I could come in. They really haven't had a scheduled rotation since all this started. Primarily, our audience is still virtual, but we do have some that come in and watch. So uh, it was nice because primarily I work around the band, the singers, musicians, all of that. So it was nice to see them because I know them. Uh, and I hadn't been around them since before April. So it was nice to see them in person, chat with a few of them and text and whatnot and by phone, but first time seeing them in person. So that was really cool today. We just wear our masks in church, but just the regular hangout time, that's hard. Oh, thanks, Laura. It was good to see y'all come by. Um, I know it's not as easy because I don't put out as many videos of late, but it was really cool seeing y'all stop in as well. All right, got that. Now for the Baker Street. And again, Baker Street came from the Strop Shop. I don't know if I'll be able to get that in there. But the Strop Shop went out of business. I believe they were Texas based. And Rod and Mandy asked if they could take over the Baker Street scent because, again, it's a really nice scent. And so they agreed to it. Wow. And again, through the hair, because Douglas hates this and we don't care. Oh yeah, smell good all over. Why not, right? Oh, do a little teta slap for Jaime. Jaime, don't know if you still watch out there every once in a while, but I hope you and your family are doing well. I see your posts on Facebook sometimes and very thankful that you're at least still around. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming in tonight, especially y'all that came and watched. And God bless y'all. Everyone that comes later, the same. And until next time, peace.